All right, let's crush the connections. We're looking for 4 in a row perfect. Great little streak here. Let's keep it rolling. We're making 4 groups of 4 out of these 16 words. There's words for big, and then I saw Glee and I was worried. There's shows, I think, and I see 3 shows, but I just don't. Oh, Cheers is a show. Okay, so it could just be these. I don't know. I don't know what these shows have in common, but I definitely know that all 4 of those are shows. I'm worried that some of these other words might be shows that I haven't heard of. But then we have great, big, giant, huge, which all mean big. Whooping is a weird word. Like whooping cough is the only thing I think of when I see that. I don't know what's going on there. And so what else is happening here? So we got shows, we got words for big. Those seem like definite categories, unless I'm like maybe whooping is a word for giant. Great definitely doesn't seem like it has to go with big, giant, and huge. I think whopping is like more what I would think when I. Whooping is weird. This is a weird word. Travel, fiction. These feel like categories or something. Like travel and fiction. Like sections in something. Maybe in a news. That wouldn't be in a news. Fiction wouldn't be in a newspaper. But like poetry could kind of go in that. Construction. Or humor maybe. Feels like these could be like sections at a bookstore or something, right? Travel, humor, poetry, fiction would leave construction, paper. That's weird that those go together because like obviously you read those and construction paper is a thing. No, construction goes with. I think no. I don't think construction is a section in the bookstore. I was thinking initially it might be, but I think that's incorrect. So construction would go with paper, felicity, and whooping. I have no idea what's going on there. These are shows, right? I mean, like, oh God, I'm terrified. There's probably another show in here, which is really scary. Because it definitely feels like, oh, wait a second. Glee, Cheers, and Euphoria. Glee and Euphoria, like, mean the same thing, too. They're shows. That's scary. Because Frasier, I mean, Cheers, like, almost fits in that category, and Frasier, like, obviously does not. Glee, Cheers, Euphoria, humor? Oh, God. This is scary all of a sudden. I don't know that I feel confident about any of my categories now. I was really thinking the shows were just definitely a category. But Cheers doesn't really fit with Glee and Euphoria, right? Frasier. I have to figure out what this last category is, I think, to pull it all together. That means it's a good connections. It's a good connections when you have to figure out all 4 categories to figure out exactly what's going on. Because I have 3 pretty good categories, I think. Travel, humor, poetry, fiction. That actually might be my most confident category right now. Except if humor goes with these, but like those feel like really good like categories at a bookstore or something. Like you would see you're wandering around Barnes and Noble. There's like the little signs, and they would say these things. I feel like. So what is going on with felicity and whooping? How does paper fit into this? Oh man, I feel like pretty good about 3 categories, but there's just a little bit of doubt in all of them. Like these shows look really good to me. Big, huge, and giant like definitely go together. I feel like great. Whooping is such a weird. If whooping goes with those, I'm gonna be so mad. Like if I'm doing a blank category, it's just the only thing I can think of with whooping is cough. The only thing I think of with felicity is felicity feline is a thing, right? I don't even know what that is though. Paper could have a million things. Construction could probably have a million things. I don't know how these 4 words tie together at all, which is really scary. Travel, humor, poetry, fiction just really feels like categories. Great, big, huge, and giant. Something feels wrong there for some reason. I think I have to run the shows. I don't see a single other show. I don't know what else could be a show. I'm gonna run these. This is. I mean, I don't know which one to go with, and I'm not making any progress on construction, paper, felicity, and whooping. How do those tie together? I don't know, dude. Terrified. One away. So Frasier maybe. I don't. And I'm screwed because I don't know anything about shows. So I'm gonna try the humor, poetry, fiction. I could be in a lot of trouble here. Construction, like, definitely could go in here somehow. It seems like a weird thing, but I think I'm gonna have to try my three categories all separately, and they're probably all gonna be wrong. Is like giant a show? What could be a show that would like fit with Euphoria, Cheers, and Glee? They're all like happy, happy name shows. Like great. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Bookstore sections, perfect. I was completely right about that. That's awesome. Um, Frasier just didn't fit with the. Why did I feel the need to put those? I don't know, man. It's always hard when there's a little bit of doubt. I told you guys, there's a little bit of doubt everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully understand my thought process. Uh, what is Felicity doing? Felicity could be a show. Felicity does Felicity meet? Could it? Is that like a? It feels like it could be like a Euphoria, Glee, Cheers thing somehow. I feel like it's just a name. I've never really heard this as like a. Is it an adjective? No, it's just like a noun. It's like happiness, right? So felicity would be like euphoria is a noun, right? It's a feeling. It's a thing. It's a weird. It's a. I don't know. It's an idea. I don't know what it is. Big, great. All right. So I haven't tried big, great, giant, and huge. I feel like great could get kicked out for whooping, which is so strange. I'm gonna try this. I feel like great's gonna get kicked out. It's not enormous. Okay, so which one of these is a show? I guess is the thing. Glee, Euphoria, and Cheers really feel pretty good together. How is Frasier working with any of this? I think I'm gonna try Felicity. I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it. Construction, whooping, Frasier, paper. I don't know what's going on. Happy sounding names. Yeah, like I feel like I could have gotten this, but there was just like a little bit of doubt for every single one, and I have no idea what this category is. Construction, paper, Crane. Okay, Fraser's last name was Crane. No one says construction crane, dude. Like paper crane, sure. I don't know what a whooping crane is. That category was impossible. I could have accidentally gotten this for sure. But I didn't know Felicity was a show. But it did sound, I figured out the category being like things that, oh man, I was close. I should have gone for these categories first, but still, I feel like I'm probably throwing Frasier with the shows before Felicity just because I know that it's a show, and I was never getting this category. So I don't feel bad about that. The streak starts anew, but what can you do? Thanks for watching. Catch you later.